Ever wondered who are the hackers and what types exist? In the vast universe of cyberspace, hackers are akin to explorers, some with noble intentions and others with less virtuous goals. They possess the capability to navigate the intricate web of digital networks, armed with a profound understanding of systems and codes. Contrary to popular belief, not all hackers are out to steal your credit card information or disrupt networks. They are not all villains lurking in the shadows of the internet. Indeed, some hackers are the very defenders of our digital universe, the guardians of our data. Their activities span a spectrum, from the ethical white hats who use their skills to fortify systems, to the black hats who exploit vulnerabilities for malicious gain, and the gray hats who fall somewhere in between. These digital locksmiths, these code wizards, these virtual vigilantes, they're a diverse group, each with their unique motivations and methods. Ready to dive deeper into the world of hackers? Buckle up! Let's start with the big three in the hacking world. Firstly, we have the black hat hackers. These are the bad guys, the villains of cyberspace. They hack with malicious intent, often for personal gain or simply to cause chaos. They're the ones behind data breaches, identity theft, and other cybercrimes. Picture a stealthy burglar in the night, except this burglar is after your digital assets. On the other side of the spectrum, we have the white hat hackers. These are the good guys, the superheroes of the internet, if you will. They use their skills for good, helping to identify and fix security vulnerabilities. They're the digital equivalent of a security guard, constantly on the lookout for potential threats and working to keep systems safe. Many companies employ white hat hackers to fortify their defenses and protect against their black hat counterparts. And then we have the gray hat hackers, those who operate in the murky waters between the black and white. They don't hack for personal gain like black hats, nor are they always legally employed like white hats. They might uncover a security flaw, inform the company, and if the company doesn't respond or fix it, they might just make the information public. It's a bit of a vigilante style, not quite illegal, but not entirely ethical either. So what's the difference between these three? Well, it all boils down to their intentions and actions. Black hats hack with ill intent, breaking laws and ethical boundaries. White hats, on the other hand, use their skills ethically and legally to improve security. Gray hats, they're somewhere in the middle, often exposing vulnerabilities not for personal gain, but to push for improvement, albeit in a somewhat controversial manner. These three are just the tip of the iceberg. There are more types of hackers out there. But understanding these main categories is a crucial first step in the world of cybersecurity. It helps us appreciate the complexity and diversity of the hacking community. More importantly, it reminds us that not all hackers are out to cause harm. Some are here to help, to protect, and to make the digital world a safer place for all of us. Now let's explore other types of hackers. Venturing beyond the realms of black, white, and gray hats, we find a rainbow of other hacker categories. Each color signifies a unique approach or objective. Starting with blue hat hackers, these individuals aren't necessarily professionals. They're often outside consultants who bug test a system before its launch, highlighting vulnerabilities that need patching. Then we have the purple hat hackers. These are the hybrid professionals who can think like both an attacker and a defender. Their role is to identify and rectify security weaknesses in systems. Red hat hackers, on the other hand, operate on a more aggressive front. They aim to disarm black hat hackers, but they don't play by the rules. Instead of reporting the offenders, they launch aggressive attacks to overwhelm and incapacitate the black hat's systems. The green hat hackers are the novices of the hacking world. They're eager to learn and often show great respect towards their more experienced counterparts. Now let's move on to hacktivists. These are the crusaders of the cyber world, using hacking to promote or advance political and social causes. Anonymous is a well-known example of a hacktivist group. Then there are the script kiddies. These are amateur hackers who use pre-written hacking and cracking programs to break into computers, networks, or websites. They often lack a deep understanding of the underlying concept. Whistleblowers, although not traditionally classified as hackers, sometimes employ hacking strategies. These individuals expose wrongdoing or illegal activities within organizations, often leveraging their inside knowledge to navigate systems. Next up are botnet hackers. These cybercriminals infect and control multiple systems, creating a botnet that they can use to carry out large-scale attacks, like distributed denial of service, DDoS. Crypto hackers and cryptojackers are two types that focus on the world of cryptocurrencies. Crypto hackers break into digital wallets to steal cryptocurrency, while cryptojackers secretly use other people's computing resources to mine cryptocurrencies. Cyber terrorists use hacking to create chaos or fear, often targeting infrastructure or causing significant disruption. Then we have the elite hackers, the cream of the crop, possessing advanced knowledge and skills. They can break into virtually any system and cover their tracks effectively. Gaming hackers, meanwhile, use their skills for less destructive means. They hack games for fun or to gain an unfair advantage, altering game functions or bypassing paywalls. Malicious insiders are individuals within an organization who misuse their access to cause harm, whether for personal gain or out of spite. Finally, state-sponsored hackers. These are individuals or groups employed by governments to carry out cyber espionage, cyber warfare, or other cyber operations. As you can see, the hacking world is as diverse as it is complex. Some hackers, however, stand out from the crowd. They're not your everyday black, white, or gray hats. These are the special types, each with their unique roles and impacts on the cyber world. First off, let's talk about whistleblowers. These are the individuals who expose confidential information, often illegal or unethical activities within organizations. They're not always hackers, but they use hacking skills to acquire the proof they need. Edward Snowden, for instance, is a famous whistleblower who revealed the National Security Agency's global surveillance programs. Next, we have botnet hackers. These cybercriminals control a network of private computers infected with malicious software, known as a botnet. They use these botnets to send spam emails, spread malware, or carry out DDoS attacks. Crypto hackers, on the other hand, specialize in hacking cryptocurrency systems. They exploit vulnerabilities in blockchain technology or digital wallets to steal digital coins. Cryptojackers fall into a similar category, but they covertly use your computer's processing power to mine cryptocurrencies. Then we have the cyber terrorists. These are hackers with a purpose. They use their skills to create fear, cause harm, or promote political agendas. They're often backed by extremist groups or hostile nations, and their targets can be anything from power grids to financial institutions. Elite hackers, as the name suggests, are the cream of the crop. They're highly skilled and innovative, often finding and exploiting vulnerabilities before anyone else even knows they exist. They could be white, black, or gray hats, but what sets them apart is their exceptional talent and knowledge. Lastly, we should mention state-sponsored hackers. These are individuals or groups employed by governments to carry out cyber attacks against other nations, often for espionage or sabotage purposes. These special hackers often make headlines, but remember, anyone can fall prey to a hacker. Now that we know who the hackers are, how do we protect ourselves? Well, let's dive right in. One of the first lines of defense is creating strong, unique passwords. Avoid predictable combinations like password 123 or your birth date. Instead, opt for a mix of uppercase and lowercase letters, numbers, and symbols. Better yet, consider using a password manager. These tools can generate and store complex passwords for you, making your accounts harder to crack. Next, be wary of phishing attempts. Hackers often disguise themselves as trustworthy entities through email or text messages, luring you into providing sensitive information. If an email seems suspicious, it probably is. Never click on links or download attachments from unknown sources. Keep your software up to date. This includes your operating system, browser, and any apps you use. Updates often contain security enhancements that protect against new threats. So when you see that update notification, don't ignore it. Use a reputable antivirus software. It can detect and eliminate many types of malware before they infiltrate your system. And remember, free antivirus tools may not offer comprehensive protection, so it might be worth investing in a premium service. Take advantage of two-factor authentication when available. This adds an extra layer of security by requiring two types of identification. Even if a hacker gets your password, they'd still need the second form of ID to access your account. Be cautious when using public Wi-Fi. These networks are often unsecured, making it easier for hackers to intercept your data. If you must use public Wi-Fi, consider using a virtual private network, or VPN, to encrypt your online activity. Finally, educate yourself. Stay informed about the latest cyber threats and safety measures. The more you know, the better you can protect yourself. Remember, knowledge is power. Stay informed, stay safe. By taking a proactive approach to cybersecurity, you can significantly reduce your risk of falling victim to hackers. So, arm yourself with these tools and strategies and fortify your digital world against potential threats.